All right, how's everybody doing today? Let's have some fun. We're going to be doing OEE performance dashboard and calculations today. So join along if you're interested. We'll be relaxing, just build some dashboards, create some visualizations, and working within Node-RED and FlowFuse. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and let's get started. Again, my name is Gray, and looking forward to it. So, catch up to speed. I gotta start my Node-RED instance, and I'm gonna do that right now. I should know how to quickly start these agents up, but I always have to figure out that command real quick. And that's going to be... I feel like the music's just probably a little bit too loud, so I'm gonna drop it down just a smidge. Yeah, I was working on something on SnapMime history. There it is. Alright, so we got a couple devices here. Which I really should be separating these into project files, and I think I might actually just do that right now. Just gonna come in here. And we'll call this one, I'll create a couple of new files. And we're just separating our Node-RED instances. And then at some point I'll probably do that. We just had an announced blog, just actually right at the start of the stream, to basically run your Windows Node-RED instances as a service. Pretty cool blog, so recommend reading it if you're interested in that type of thing. We'll call this one OEE. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter because the project files. But let's see what we've got this device named as. FlowFuse laptop. And just post. Paste. And then what we'll do is we're gonna open up a terminal. Like I got that right here. Dot and then cd into OEE and device 3. So we're gonna copy this command right here. This actually to install the device agent, and then to configure the device agent, and then to actually I think it installs it on it. And so we'll copy that. Fuse device agent. Config file. C is look. There we go. That's what I'm basically looking for. Copy that. We'll adjust this real quick. And we don't really care about the UI ports right now because we're not going to be doing anything there. And we're going to be opt OEE storage config file. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That's exactly what I do. Flow fuse laptop. So I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't need to do anything. I've got it all saved right there. So. Basically use that later for starting as a service. Sorry, the nanny is going real quick. Be right back. We're good. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. Actually, let's just keep it off the tip, and then it's going to be loading that target snapshot. Doesn't like my JSON auto, but it's okay. There we go. Okay. Now it's activated the snapshot. That makes me happy. Developer mode, we're going to go in and start editing this up. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's get started now. So we worked on our we did availability last time. So if I come back and I copy, I think I was let's type size. That's it, actually, right there. I think it's 83. I just arbitrarily picked that number. And if I run that, there we go. Interesting. Oh, because I probably don't have anything scheduled. So I need to see what's going on in our data. And also we weren't really creating any information, so the best, yeah. Cool. Because this was not running for this data creation part. So we'll let this run for a second. So let's open up our OEE. Gonna need that. We'll leave that. Now this is the one I was looking for. Overall equipment effectiveness, and we're going to be working on performance. Performance takes into account slow cycles and stops, and performance score of 100%. Let's get dbeaver up and running. We'll upgrade later. Line production, databases, tables, and the last one we were working on is cycle times. So product info, Here's our product info and the cycle rates per hour. And availability, quality. Schedule, downtime. Make sure we don't lose anything. Schedule, downtime. We need to update our latest snapshot to this one. So we're going to set this one as target. So it's target. So now I need to actually get out of this real quick because it's like we're missing some information. Something's not right. So we got an older instance up and running. So flow fuse, laptop. And we're going to disable the developer mode, and recipe management is going to upload, so give it a second. I'll actually see that over here. Let's refresh. Recipe management. Now when I enable developer mode and go in there. Yep, there we go. Thanks for the info. We'll adjust. How about now? If I need to turn it up, just let me know. Quality data. Recipe management. Perfect. Awesome. I was like, I feel like we had some more progress here than what I saw. So we got performance dashboard, product schedule. So we are pushing information in from a CSV file. Let's get a Visual Studio Code. Oh wow, some stuff for later. Screen. Perfect. All right, so now we have all the information to be sending, the information for that's looking much better. Uptime percentage. Great. Recipe management. So now we have to create the dash product schedule. Do we have the schedule? What do we do? We got the product info. And we kind of have to do scheduling management. Do we have to? Or maybe we won't do schedule management. We'll just say what we're running. We can do that. That's not necessary for right now. We just need to know what we're running. So we're just gonna kind of keep it as is. Let's not worry about product schedule later. Later solution. Different solution, but okay. Product info, recipe. So we have product info, rate per hour, and then a couple of set points that we drop in there. Okay. I feel like we're pretty done with performance. So recipe management, get recipe info and return, random product change demo. Oh yeah, this is just so that we get random product changes. Just gonna see what that looks like. Localhost. Oh. So I need to change this to 1880 real quick. Let me do that real quick because I'm gonna be having some issues. So. Because all of my requests are 1880, not 1883. Which is a great series. If anybody's seen it, definitely watch it. Might have me reconnect to this. Let's see. There we go. It's been too long. It's been a week. I've forgotten everything that I've done and accomplished, even though I've got it written down of things that I've done. So let's just kind of clear up a palette just a little bit so we can see what we got going on here. Recipe management, and now random product change, and it sets that to get recipe. So basically, it's creating a new production, replace production, some data, so production. Okay. Yes, there we go. Timestamp production. So anytime that's what our production, that's what we've been doing. And if I can get one of these to fire off, there we go. Refresh. As it should see 2 more entries. Perfect. I remember now. And that's how we were creating randomly generated product changes. And now we will use this randomly generated product changes to align with how we are in production levels, because in that production we have the rate per hour at which it's running and producing, and then one of our other metrics, excuse me, I think it's line 1, has a message type that coincides with product made. Let's look at that real quick. I believe that is over here, date creation. Yeah, there it is, production rate. And so we have part count. So part count is going to be like, hey, we made a new amount. So when message type, do we get message type 6 at all? Okay, so it looks like we are getting some. So when we get message type 6, that's going to be a calculation that says, hey, we have produced, since the last time we sent a message of type 6, this many devices. So every time we see message type 6, we're going to add the message data amount to our total, and then we'll keep on adding to that for that. And I have to think about how to do this, because we need to associate that message type 6 to, and again, there's nuances that you'd have to set up. So like, let's say before you do a product change, you would definitely want to send your latest message type 6 into the system before you do a product change. But that's here nor there. That's just kind of a standard operating procedure type of thing that would be done on the other system. Okay. And again, we're just leveraging right now HTTP requests and things like that, but all this could be done with like MQTT, so, or whatever flavors of unified namespace. All right, so message count 6. And how do we want to do this? Let's first just get all of our message type 6. Let me see if I've got anything that says, okay, we got a good recipe management. We're gonna say inject, and we're gonna have to copy some of this stuff. So topic. Really don't like that. So guess we're gonna just do that. No, actually we will, because we're not gonna necessarily always do it from a timestamp. So we're gonna message topic. Delete star where. See, use one of these. No, not insert. Availability. Basically, I'm just looking real quick to find a select star from down. Okay, that's what I wanted. Give me an example. Because I forgot. And we're gonna say select star from. We need that from line 1. No, that's a terrible name. And I'll say that every single time I write that. Or machine ID, so message type. Type is 6. We don't need any downtime or anything like that. We just need that information. Scared about how this is gonna take all that information in or spit it out, because I think it's a single. I need to come over here and turn off some of these debug functions because I don't need them anymore. Okay, so it gives me. Perfect. I really don't need a select star. I just need select message type, message data, and timestamp. Actually, we'll just keep it all because I don't know if we'll need it. We're not doing anything too crazy. If later on you might remove some of that information. We don't have oh, we do have product ID. Okay. So with product ID, we have product ID, and so we would say where product ID equals this. Just need to create a table. Feel like I just need to ask ChatGPT and get us started on something. And we might do that because it's fun. Weird. I'm gonna just turn off my camera or my screen just for a second. Let's enlist the help of ChatGPT. So, what I'm gonna say I am working with Node Red, and I am wanting to calculate. And I always like doing this because I should just do this, show you guys that like it's so much easier, so like to be able to pull out a script or a function. But I'm wanting to calculate production rates for by product ID in chronological order. And the data is stored in this location. This. We're gonna have to do a little bit more prep work. The amount of product produced is signified as message rate 6. And then message data represents the amount of product produced since the last message rate. Let's just see what it spits out. Yep, filtered on it. So basically, previous product ID does not match, then set product ID to total production is 0. And then aggregate. Seems good. Let's just see what the function does. Just let her fly, let her rip, tater chip. Let's see what we get, then we can adjust. Okay. Return, calculate production rates. I feel like there's something wrong with the function. So it's calling the function return, calculate production rates, message. Message. We're not setting message anywhere, are we? So it looks like we got some issues here. Flow step. Oh. Are we doing context data? Save the updated production data back to the flow context. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So let's see what it says. Go over to flow context. Object, total production. That doesn't look right. I don't want to do the flow context. I also so basically, I don't want context data. So that's good. Yeah, we don't want to do that to the context data. See, it's just finding the one product ID. Something tells me it's messing up, so. Product ID. This for all of the items in the last 24 hours. I probably should just set my message topic. I think that's... Yeah, we're going to come over here, and I believe it was this one, where start downtime. I want to find the last 24 hours. Pretty sure I had that somewhere. Yep, there it is. timestamp, and so we just really want the last 24 hours. And we're just going to say 25 hours, so we add a little bit extra time for leeway to capture anything additional. And done. Now, let's clear this and let's just see what we get. Yeah, perfect. So we got definitely a lot less. All the data in the past 24 hours. Alright, we'll worry about that later. For each, the mesh just types as this summary. If not, so maybe we only have run or type 1 and 6. We have type 6 product type. Yeah, product ID has not changed. Yeah, so there's the total count there, which is the total number of entries that we've seen. So we've seen for I don't like how it's object is like object like 1. I think if you'd want that by each time period, so you could see that from a granular level of like where were we over time and did we hit our targets. I think you would. Yes, let's turn that off. Yeah, that's not what I want right here. I want this to be if the last entry. Just see if we can talk to ChatGPT and see if it's so. If period it's almost as if, yeah, it's going to create us. That's fine because I can work with that data structure. So basically, for every product ID, I would have multiple different entries with its timestamp. What did it change? For let product ID is production, yeah, production summary, product ID rate per hour. Let rate per hour. Okay, so it's pushing. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is just add additional line. Push that for that time period. So it's going to do it, and some of those additional variables that we had, I think. I need both production rates and production summary. Fix this real quick. So we have push product ID, and then we have this information as well. Really, the information I wanted was product ID. we already have product ID, but what I want is production count. Let's just see what this looks like so I can see all the data in front of me. It's getting far from me. Pretty sure I need to mark it. Now I want the last timestamp as well. Basically, I'm gonna take that. Actually, it should just be data. Data represent. might want to do that for... That makes sense. But it's not 0. It's going to be whatever my for statement. This should just be up here. Copy this to, I like to call them scratch pads. Save that. Because I really think yeah, that's so weird. That's it doing that. I also don't have enough data to validate everything's working the way I think it should be working. Let's just see if it gives me something a little bit better. Because it's just not setting up. I've already done that. is it doing it this many function nodes? No. Alright, but I get that we need to sort it. But we can just go. So production data.sort, sort the data chronologically. Alright, so we're getting for our rate. I think I understand now because it doesn't realize it's millisecond and multiplied by 1,000 maybe. But let's just double check and get to the core. So start time, end time. Hours this. I think that's I need to add an extra 1,000. Oh yeah, we need to multiply that by 1,000. And even though it's an extra step, I could just add the zeros. I'm gonna do this so people understand. It's always like it because it's easier if you have to change something. So now we have 97 per hour, 978, and then 1,000. Did I actually debeaver these pretty well for rates? Production rates. Product info. Not too bad, not too shabby. Somehow I guessed them pretty right. That's actually funny. That was a wild guess. Alright. I'm just more shocked that it's only run a couple of products. It should have more than 1, 2, or 3 product IDs. But, oh well. Let's save it for now. Because now what we have is, I don't understand it because I really don't want this to be like 1.6 and then it copies over and then pasted over for the last. And I also need to change it for the last 24 hours because I do have it for. Let's see if there's any calculation that did for the last 24 hours. What I need to see is, so when production rates let productions and group data, I want group the data to separate. If there is a this is good though. I like where this is going. We also need to save. This here. We're gonna have to capture those timestamps right there for let time spent stamp. Let time span. it's getting pretty complicated because now it's separating. If a machine ID changes, it creates a separate group. And really what I want to do is separate them into, so a machine ID is an object in an array with each of the groups now focus on product ID. So now I'm grouping by, my first group is a high level group of machine IDs. Do like this one though. Now, when you look at group in time, let's clear this out. First shot. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So then, did it group by? Did it group by machine ID? Okay, so machine ID was 1 and 2. So, okay, so machine ID being 2 is perfect. That's great. Machine 1, machine 2, object product ID is 1 because machine machine 2 is running 6, machine 1 is running product ID 1. And so there hasn't been any switches, but new data. Love it. Cool. Thank you, ChatGPT. You made my life easy. Let's create my product ID. Machine, comma, product ID. Perfect. All right. So now, let's see if we can create some dashboards with us. And how often would we want that to run? How often we have this running? We have it once a minute. We'll do the same thing. Deploy. I like how I ended up just setting it here. Oh, wrong. So we have availability. Let's find one called performance. I don't think we'll need that one, but we'll leave it there. We'll leave that one there. And performance? No, chart. UI. And we have availability. But now we want to be in a new group called new page. We're going to call this, what was our page name? Performance. Let's just double check, make sure we got everything right. Click add. Okay. Name performance. Let's just see how that, I think that's a lot like that. Refresh. Performance. No, it did not like that. So I have to so this is just need to remember how this all comes. So uptime. We're actually going to be in a new UI group. We're going to call this on the page myself for a second. New UI group. This is going to be called performance. And it's going to be on the performance dashboard. Add. Done. Deploy. Okay, so we have performance. But performance needs to be, let's go back over here to availability. They need to be I think I'm breaking things, but we're figuring them out. Uptime. Availability. Okay, so that's what I've got a problem with. So I need to change my slash. Okay, and then we have a default, so that's what I've got. Okay, so we need to have availability as being the actually will have an availability. Because that's what we've got here. And dashboard/availability. Perfect. Update. Perfect. Now, under performance, we haven't even charted a single thing. Just want to see what the structure key. So it's key, payload, key. Key is category. About. Let's see, just look at that. So now mm-hmm. Why is that still there? So not worry about that, right? So before it was payload of an object of an array of 3, 0. But it's actually an object. You know what? I'm just gonna reorganize all this data for each of the charts. We'll do that here. So we're gonna just add another change node. And where did I have this? Okay, that's fine. That's debug node. I don't need that. Actually, I do need that one. Oh, yeah, turn that one off. Alright, so It really did not like that topic. Okay, there's a rate. So then we have product ID, and this would be machine 1. Label machine 1. And if we did this as a just keep it simple. Bar. And then adds more came in. Paste this. Here. This is machine 2. Perfect. So then we have that rate per hour. I wonder how do I change? And we might want to try to do like a view. Beautify or something. View. is. That's what it is. Okay. Because I want to be able to make a bar chart that says, like, okay, where are we? There we go. Beautify components. That's what I want to see. And I should see where the stars are. That's what I want. Progress and linear. Oh, we got a template, and we need this like V dash button equivalent. V rating, beautify widgets. V progress linear. And if I understand, model value would be just message.payload. And dropping it right here. It can't be that easy, can it? Can it? What are we? We're on performance. Yeah, we'll just add it there. Let's see how pretty she is. Oh. Happy group performance widget. Oh, we don't have any data going to it, so let's just drive that. message.payload. I think rates, and I think that should do it. Why am I not seeing it though? I see if we get any debugs messages coming from this. Okay. I wonder if it's just mad that I've got all this stuff up here. Size, auto. I would imagine I would just see it on here though. Right? Just so we got 1, 6 product IDs. So it's a type widget. Let's just drop another UI template on here and so that looks different than if I have it structured like this. I wonder if there's some default, for example. Let's just drop one of these in here and see if we can verse. Something, I think. Put this together. Here's the starter widget. You alert when they'll click the button. We need a button. if I have any alerts. Let's just create a new page. It changed everything on this performance. Performance dashboard. Okay. Now, okay, there we go. I was like, where is it? Let's check to make sure I have the latest. Manage palettes. Low fuse, node reg, dashboard. Okay, there was my issue. There was probably some new features that I have not worked on. Yeah. So now what happens if I go to performance? Okay. So let's have fun. Let's have fun. I'm gonna delete this one because we don't need that one anymore. And happy. Let's edit. It when it's really tough things like that. So break, the progress linear. Let's just focus on one for now. And I wonder if v progress linear, what's the maximum? I guess model value 4560, so it's 0 to 100. And this is where we're going to want to pull in the what is the word I'm looking for? We're going to want to pull in the maximum production rate so that we can see that we're at the rate that we're supposed to be on for this particular, let's say, product. This is fun. Can't believe I just needed to update that. And we're live now. We're working. Yeah. Let's leave. See if there's like key values or things like that. Can I put like words with them? What is this? So there's 3 amber, blue, height 25, and then it also has a sub template of default value. Let's hide this quick. So there's 3 bars. So it looks like it's just putting the number. I can't put another text in there. And that's just that loading bar up at the top, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, it's a start. Something we can use, definitely, for sure. So, but not really progress. Where is this categorized under? Excuse me. So these are like inputs. I want form, maybe outputs. So there's the rating. Image. See the progress linear. Oh. All right, so we'll just take it and probably need to do math. Let's just deploy it. Node run must be restarted to upgrade modules. So let's just do that real quick. restart. And I said 10 seconds, but it's always good. Let's just see where we are on our dashboards, because we probably have, no, we have everything. Okay, so there's the tall. I'd rather do it different. I'd rather make it look like that. But it's probably straight because the number is too large. Change node, but I'm gonna put another change node in here. We're just gonna change this one to I'm gonna just pull it from, I think it's like, let's say just 1200. I wonder if I need to round it. Yeah, okay, that's what I need to do. So it doesn't seem to be pulling in this message.payload like I would expect it to. Just pull another template on there, just make sure I've got it. Template. How do I pass a variable in? So update model value and send value variable to oh. It just might just be, but that's the script. So let's look at the script. So there's increment, like increment class. Maybe I don't need message. And I also don't like that it has model value in quotes. That would be more like it. See, there it is, just formatted as a pass variable. Getting close to time and I'm wasting a lot of time here, so I might just come back to this one. Don't want to. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. Reading node-read input. So div See, that's the latest message received, colon. And then it's just printing out all the contents there, which is the GUID, payload, and topic. And really, message.payload should be enough. So, message. See if it populates that. And let's just click done, and we'll reboot this real quick because snapshot. All right. Okay. So, when I run this, what does that have to do with apples? 1.43. I want to know where Apple was set to with the topic. Oh, all right. I'm not losing my mind. Okay, cool. Wow. All right. So payload is 1.37. And that should be populating in right there. Last time I took this off, it did not like that. Yeah. Because it needed that as So I have to figure out how I pass model value into. Let's see what this blog said. That's all done on the script. I just am not. Let's just see what ChatGPT says. Are you serious? It just was. Message? I don't think so. That's. No way. Alright. Oh, wait. I have a colon in front of that. And I guess that signifies. Right. Just. I didn't think so. just not the quotes then. I'll take the quotes out next. Yes, it is a variable. Didn't break it. No. This is typically done by views vbind directive or shorthand syntax : I wonder if I can put it in parentheses. Let's try that. That feels better. Broke it. So around that. I might just let it reboot. message payload maybe? That would just be... I can't even do a happy dance for that. I feel so... Oh... We're good. We're good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was hurting me. I can't believe I just did that. I just wasted so much time on that. Okay, get this in a percentage. My production rate is 940 divided by the production rate I should have, which is, let's say, 1200. That should be giving me a different number. Last driver. Out here. Set message payload. And we're set message payload, payload.1. And I got a ding from somewhere. I'll look at it later. Object production rate. So we're looking at object. Okay, that makes more sense. Why that's that number. So we're just gonna set this one to, let's say, 1500. Cool. Deploy. Now, when I do that, we see a little bit lower. Great. And I'll worry about this later, but basically we would probably want some kind of for statement to basically pass that information in for each object in the array and have that basically populate that with breaks from a script down here to create the division. Because right now, I'm going to delete some of these. I don't like light blue. I'm going to go with this green for this one. We don't need all this content. We just need a couple. Deploy. And now, let's organize this a little bit. Because we're going to call performance. Let's get rid of some of the other junk that we don't need in here. I took too much away. Performance. I want that to be under machine 1, but that's... It's a machine 1 performance. If I drop that right there, gonna definitely have to organize this just a smidge better, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. So then you see what the performance of that system at the rate that it should be. Now we will, and that's of course with just that first one. All these extra ones, so we can actually, we'll delete it on this one. Gotta do a happy dance. Really, this key needs to be product ID. Let's just organize this. Just I'm proud of everyone that's stuck it out here, which is a few people. But basically, what we've got now is performance information. So what I'm thinking about is we can think about it as like how well we're doing, and we can even apply these Viewtified to not availability, but production quality and schedule. Like how well are we producing? Are we close to the amount we're supposed to be producing, and so forth. So a couple different ways to visualize this information. And we're getting close to the end of the stream. We got about 6 minutes yet left. So let's just kind of go over what we've have left. Let me look at my notes. Performance. We're gonna do product production schedule later. Product info and recipe. We have the recipe that's being dropped into a database. We also have our production schedule, or actually in real-time production, what's being produced. So this could be manually done. We're saying we're going to produce these products, and that just goes on forever. Recipe requests and stored. So that's basically, we can do a stored procedure to request a recipe. We have that in there. We're gonna more or less take what I've hard coded some default numbers here about what that kind of rate and percentage it should be done at. And I'll set that up later. And I can even change that so those are dynamic colors. That would be fun. That would be fun. So it's like red below 60. If you're at 80%, we're happy as can be. I mean, 100% is like green, but you got to give, higher or lower percentages. So we've done performance, and yeah, we're pretty close to being done with performance, and then it's just quality. I don't even know what I've done for quality. What am I injecting into quality? I think this is just, I don't think that's even, okay, we've created some stored procedure, or not stored procedure, but some just like store information into quality, and it's not really doing anything just yet, but we can create that later. We can kind of like automate that. We'll probably basically do that similar to, let me just look to make sure we didn't have included that in good parts. No. We're going to have another system that's basically bringing in quality information, which makes sense. It's not going to be coming from a PLC. It's saying a good part or bad part. We'll do that next time, and basically take this and randomly generate some information so we can fill up this table. And then from there, we'll build a quality dashboard, and we can build upon these availability dashboards, performance dashboards, and then we will have an overall OEE dashboard. And from there, you got a starting place for your data. You just gotta have to populate these tables. We'll probably go through, do some cleanup, rechange the names of these tables that we have here, and potentially write a command that would build out all these databases for us automatically, so you don't have to manually do that. That might be something I'll lean on some of my team to do, but yeah, progress. Thank you for joining, following along today. If you have any questions, please post them in the chat, follow them up. I do check the comments later for the videos that upload to, let's say, YouTube and Facebook and things like that. So if you want to jump on, ask some questions, I'll answer them. Thanks for following along.